This is The Devil's Guide to D&D. Devil's Delegate here, and I'm back talking about the Warlock. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything gave us the powerful and flavorful Genie Patron, and it also contained another one. Last time I talked about the Genie. This week I'm talking about the other one. The excitement level is less. That other one is the Fathomless, and it's fine-ish. It's a water-based subclass, so if your campaign is underwater, or in a swamp, or bayou, or maybe on an island, then the Fathomless is going to be a good choice.
We'll never catch him now.
Incorrect. Look, a canal.
Oh, night boat, go!
Oh, every week there's a canal. Or an inlet. Or a fjord.
Anywhere else, it's fine. The feature is a tentacle that you attack with or block attacks. And a tentacle popping up from the mysterious deeps has a Lovecraftian horror feeling. But that same tentacle wobbling about in a town square comes off as silly.
Love the tentacle, honey.
I do love the tentacle.
The Fathomless might work best in a comedy-laced game. Let's go through the features. It's a Warlock subclass, so it starts with an extended spell list. Spells that you don't get, but you can pick, but more often than not won't, because Hex and Armor of Agathis are better. I described this list last week as similar to the Marigini list, but better. And it is. But then that list wasn't very good, and a little better than not good is still not good. Thunderwave is a good spell, but a one and done, which the Warlock can't afford. And Lightning Bolt is only good if you can line up your enemies. Normally, you'll be better with Eldritch Blast. Control Water will be valuable in a water campaign. Not so much elsewhere. There's nothing on this list I'd take when it first became available. Later, when I had more spells known, but still only 3 pack slots, I might come back for Silence, if I'm fighting casters, or Bigsby's Hand, or even Cone of Cold. But unlikely more than 1 or 2, and none is at least as likely. The main feature comes at first level, Tentacle of the Deep.
Love the tentacle!
Love the tentacle!
You manifest a tentacle that you can smack people with for 1d8. It's a variant of the Cleric Spiritual Weapon, and as that's good, so is this. You can move this one 10 feet further, and it slows the target by 10 feet, so it's even a little better. At first level, this is solid. But it scales poorly. The damage goes to 2d8 at 10th, and that's it. Which makes the attack less impressive at 7th, 8th, and 9th, and then a little less valuable every level after 10th. But hey, it's a bonus action, and you don't have anything to do with your bonus actions. Ooh, wait, you're a Warlock. Hex uses bonus actions, and Hex with Eldritch Blast will do as much or more than this. While it gives you options when you don't want to be concentrating on Hex, or are just fighting one big creature so you won't have to move Hex. First level also gives you a swimming speed and the ability to breathe underwater, which again is good for a water campaign, and you got the tentacle, so it's okay to get something not that useful. At 6th, the water features continue. You get resistance to cold damage, which is nice to have as there's monsters that do cold damage, including out of the water. You also can communicate telepathically with any creature if you are both submerged. So, you're Aquaman talking to fish. Though again, I'm seeing jokes. Look, it's the ambassador from West Nowhere's Land, and no one can speak to him. Grab him and dump him in a tub. 6th also gives you an additional way to use your tentacle.
Love the tentacle!
Love the tentacle!
You can use a reaction to have it block an attack on you or an ally. Probably an ally. This subclass doesn't make you viable in melee. decreasing the damage by d8. Again, it scales poorly and unevenly, going to 2d8 4 levels later, and then that's it. It's mediocre damage reduction that becomes weak at high levels. But this time, you really don't have anything else claiming your reactions, so why not? It's about average for a 6th level Warlock feature.
I love the Tentacle.
10th level gives you Evard's Black Tentacles as a known spell. It's a good AoE control and damage spell, so nice to have. Better still, not only can you cast it with your pack slots, you get 1 free casting of it per day, and that's a big deal with your limited casting. You'll use this in 1 combat every day, at least for multiple levels. Also, when you cast it, you gain a few temp hit points, which is nice for free. And also, damage can't break your concentration when you cast this spell, which is fine. But Fathomless Warlock shouldn't be taking much damage, or he's being played wrong. So up to this point, we've got a workable subclass, which is better in water, but the water-oriented features at each level are extras to other features. And then at 14, it supplies Fathomless Plunge, which is a teleport that can only take you to a body of water of pond size or bigger. And this is awful. Sure, it's useful in a water campaign, but a joke outside of one. I'm not sure what will be worse, you searching out the nearest pond wherever you go, or a kindly DM inserting bodies of water where they don't belong.
Oh, every week there's a canal. Or an inlet. Or a fjord.
You unlock the dungeon door, and it opens with a squeak, revealing a pond. They could have designed this feature better, or less goofy. Yes, we've already established this is a good subclass for a water campaign, and this feature doubles down on that. But on land, this feature is comical, and with nothing worth having after 10th, this subclass is substandard. Even in a water campaign, I'd just take a dip for 1 level for the water breathing and swimming and the tentacle.
Love the Tentacle!
Love the Tentacle!
And then go on and take something stronger. Hey, love the tentacle, but not enough to stick around in this subclass. So that's it for this time. Please like and subscribe. I can use those subscriptions. Keep playing D&D. And remember, if you found yourself just laying in bed all day, that counts as work.